pull up a website so I'm not looking at my fucking face.
I also wanted to light a candle.
I want to light a candle to get in the Easter spirit. From Trey's studio and Derek's office, welcome to Break Time with Derry and Trey. That is our new name. Isn't that right, Trey?
That is correct.
After 25 episodes of The Break Room, we decided to finally change it. We told you guys last week that it was going to get changed, and that is the name we came up with, and we are very happy with it. My name is Derek, your one host. I'm saying hi. And then there's Trey. Say hi, Trey.
Hi, Trey.
Perfect. And today, it's a semi-Easter special. By semi, I mean we're going to talk about some Easter traditions that I found on the internet, and that's about it. We got some smaller topics for you guys, and Trey is going to start us off with those. Why don't you start off, Trey?
Okay. Today we have another Florida man story. This one is not...
Speaking of the Florida man, how about Walter Grimes? Is he still on the loose?
Oh, I wasn't prepared for a follow-up.
Well, I just asked because I figured that they still haven't caught that motherfucker. Walter Grimes has been on the fucking run for 6 weeks now.
Let's see.
That is over a month that dude's been on the run.
Yeah, yeah, we'll go with that, because I've searched everything from the past month, and there's nothing about Walter Grimes.
Man, that sucks. So Walter Grimes is still on the run. If you know any information on a man named Walter Grimes from Daytona Beach, Florida, please call your local Crime Stoppers to this day. 6 weeks, and he's still at large. So anyways, what's your new Florida man story?
So this one is not a recent story. This is from 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Radecki told deputies he danced on the SUV because a woman with fangs warned him about vampires planning a human sacrifice.
Okay, I'm ready for this.
In Cape Coral, Florida, June 4th, authorities in Florida shared a video of a man dancing on a marked sheriff's office sport utility vehicle in an incident he blamed on vampires. The Lee County Sheriff's Office shared video on YouTube and Facebook showing Christian Radecki climbing atop the sheriff's SUV and performing a dance routine to songs including Hall & Oates' Rich Girl and Supertramp's Goodbye Stranger.
That's awesome.
Radecki, who was arrested on charges of disturbing the peace and criminal mischief, told deputies a woman with fangs came to his door and told him a human sacrifice involving vampires was imminent. Therefore, Radecki made the conscious decision. Excuse me. It's 10:40 here. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Made the conscious decision to get the sheriff on Nottingham to help him stop the slaughter of small children. The Cape Coral Police report of the April 7 incident states, Radecki told the officers he was not under the influence of drugs or alcohol at the time and the incident, and drugs or alcohol at the time of the incident, and he has not been diagnosed with any mental health conditions. And that's it. He was, and there is a video of him doing this.
So let me get this straight. So this dude claims that this woman came to his door. We're gonna presume with Halloween fucking vampire like plastic teeth.
Maybe, or he was straight up like schizophrenic, like.
And there was no woman at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go under the notion that he is schizophrenic and there was no woman at all. So he opened the door, saw this woman that wasn't actually there, and she told him that there was a vampire attack imminent.
Yeah, involving humans, like sacrificing, and then he...
That is beautiful.
So now, okay, hang on, actually. At any point in this article that I just read, did she say for him to get on an SUV and start dancing?
No! No, this just sounds like a fucking your average crocodile user. You ever heard of crocodile?
No.
It's like I don't know if it's a smokable drug or you like ingest it, or I don't know what it is, but I just know that when you take it, you get uber fucked up and you do shit.
So he was trying to be like a distraction, or like bait. It sounds like, because as soon as this woman with fangs came to his door, he took it upon himself to get on this police SUV and start dancing. To help
was he trying
to help stop the
people?
Yeah, to help stop the slaughter of small children. So he was either like distraction or bait, if you will.
That is poetic for Florida. That is awesome. Send me the video. I'll put it on.
There's actually no way.
Show.
I need to...
I'll put the video up right here. Is he actually just
this
like
is an 8-minute long
stomping
video.
Is he like stomping on a cop car or what? Or is he just like standing on it?
He is dancing super weird. I can't describe it.
Well, is he hitting a little boogie? Is he like
he's.
the
I don't know what kind of dance this. I don't know what he's doing. Kind of
just
looks
Fortnite emotes.
Kind of just looks like he's losing his mind. It's not emotes.
You say he's losing his mind, brother. A woman with fangs came to his door and told him a vampire attack was imminent. Of course he's losing his mind. Are you fucking serious? That's wild. It's so wild. Holy fuck. All right, I'll put that. That is so Florida. I'll put that video up on the fucking.
The fact that I could hear the "You're a rich girl" by Hall & Oates.
All right, so that's our monthly Florida man topic. Good job, Trey. That was a good one. And you said you had something else.
Yeah, there was these kids were attacked in North Carolina on March 25th.
So 4 days ago. What does that make that? I'm fucking stupid. Is that Tuesday?
Monday.
Oh, okay. So I said I'm stupid. So Monday. All right.
So I found out through a Facebook post, but there are actual news articles online. But
okay.
I thought the Facebook post described it the best.
Hit me with it.
Talon and Wyatt grew up in southern El Dorado County, where they enjoyed hunting and fishing together almost daily. These two young men, being as close as any two brothers could be, lived a full, energetic life enjoying the outdoors. Wyatt J. Charles Brooks, age 18, has been in the Mount Adams Fire Academy since last September. He aspires to be hired with Cal Fire. I'm assuming that's just like a Carolina fire department name. He is an avid baseball player and an ardent bow hunting enthusiast.
Sounds like a typical Carolina resident. All right.
Talon Robert Claude Brooks, age 21. Talon worked with his father, Aaron, painting houses and cutting firewood, and loved being outdoors. Excuse me. He truly enjoyed fishing and was extremely talented guitar player. He was a very kind and gentle soul and will deeply be missed by all who knew him.
Oh. What happened?
Oh, okay. This is where it gets crazy.
Okay.
A brother is a friend given by nature. These two brothers were driven by nature. So this was released by the El Dorado County Sheriff's Office.
Mm-hmm.
On Saturday, March 20th. Oh, okay. So the article was released on the 25th. This actually happened on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
On Saturday, March 23rd, around 1 p.m., Talon and Wyatt were walking along Skid Road in the area of Kelsey, California. Oh, okay. So this was in California.
So they're from Carolina. They flew all the way to fucking California.
I don't know. That confuses me. In the area of Kelsey, California, which is near the town of Georgetown, they had gone to the area in search of deer antler sheds. A pastime they did together frequently this time of year before the spring grasses became too tall to see the shed antlers in the wild. Yeah. Saturday was also opening day of junior turkey hunting season, so they did not take any firearms with them so as to not draw any attention from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife. Wyatt carried a small backpack to carry the antlers they were hoping to find. While walking along the dirt roadway, looking to the edges and woodlands along the roadway for shed antlers, they observed a mountain lion walk up to the road from the lower side. The lion saw and approached the two. Both Talon and Wyatt did what they had always learned, and which is, I feel like it's common sense, but people might not know this. They raised their hands in the air to appear larger, yelling at the lion, and Wyatt even threw his backpack at the lion, all in an attempt to scare the lion away. Well, that must have pissed the lion off.
Fuck.
Instead of retreating, the lion immediately charged Wyatt, bit down on his face, took Wyatt to the ground. While Talon beat and yelled at the lion, Wyatt was able to wrestle the lion to the ground with him on top of the lion. The lion began clawing at Wyatt's midsection, causing Wyatt to release his grip. At that point, the lion released Wyatt, got up, and charged Talon, biting Talon in the throat and taking Talon to the ground. Wyatt, with severe lacerations to his face, beat and grabbed the lion in an attempt to get him to release Talon. After some time trying to get the lion off of Talon, Wyatt tried to call 911 for help. With limited cell service in the area, Wyatt ran back towards where they had parked his vehicle, where he eventually obtained cell service and called 911. After calling 911, Wyatt quickly got into his vehicle and drove to where he had left Talon and the lion in hopes the presence of his vehicle would scare the lion off, but when he arrived, Talon and the lion were both gone. Wyatt drove back to the intersection of Darling Ridge and Skid Road, where he met with El Dorado County deputies who rendered first aid until medics arrived. The medics then transported Wyatt to Marshall Medical Hospital in Placerville, where he was evaluated and transported to UC Davis Health in Sacramento for reconstructive surgery of the major lacerations to his face and neck. Wyatt is home recuperating from the tragic ordeal. After leaving Wyatt in the care of the medics, the deputies responded to the area described by Wyatt where the attack took place and began searching the area. Nearby, away from the roadway, they observed a mountain lion crouching near the body of a male subject, later determined to be Talon. They did not know at that time if Talon was still alive or not, and due to the close proximity of the lion, could not fire their weapons directly at the lion, so rather fired them in a safe direction in hopes of scaring the lion away so they could render medical aid to Talon. The lion did run away, and upon reaching Talon, found he had succumbed to the lion's attacks and was already deceased.
Yeah. I knew where this was going.
Instead of tracking the lion at that point, knowing it could and probably would travel a great distance if chased, they stayed with Talon until the investigation could be concluded and his body retrieved from the area. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife, along with an El Dorado County trapper, arrived in the area and tracked the lion for approximately 100 yards, where it was found treed, and it was there the lion was dispatched. I don't know what that means.
Dispatched?
The lion was found treed and then dispatched.
I don't know what treed means. I'm going to guess it was... To me, treed means like it climbed up a tree. And then dispatched means like
they took it out?
Yeah.
Now, okay, this is going to sound real... how do I say this? I get why they did it. However, I could understand from another standpoint. I don't think the lion should have been killed.
I mean, no and yes.
It kind of just did its nature, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was waiting for you to finish so I could say what I was thinking while you were telling me the story. It sounds like they were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, because usually that works, right? When you throw a backpack at it and you scream at it and you throw your hands up, it's gonna get scared. What it sounds like was that lion was very, very desperate to get food, and it wasn't gonna do anything necessary to get said food.
Here's the thing that I was thinking though after I read this. I don't think it did not kill him for food. It killed him for sport.
Well, it may have drug him off to eat, and it just never got to because the police had already gotten to it by the time it wanted to.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, treed means it climbed up a fucking tree. Like just sitting there. Which that's wild. You ever seen a mountain lion hang on a tree?
Yeah.
They're
You do know it's very, very rare, but we have those here.
We don't. Yeah, you don't ever see them. I feel like it's because we don't have enough. What's it called? I feel like we don't have enough city to wildlife ratio.
No, I mean, I'm saying no because you're right. No, we don't. But for instance, they were where my parents live, about 15 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
They were tracking one or two of them for years, and all of a sudden they had left. And then when I moved my parents out there to live with them for those couple of years, about the first month or so we lived out there, I was mowing the lawn, and I heard this like rustling, because where my parents live, it's very tall wild grass around their land, and then like it's a hard cut border of short grass to tall grass. I heard this like rustling in this tall grass, and I look over, while the mower's running, and I see this very beige, tan, big-bodied creature rush, like, dart away from me as fast as it could. And it wasn't, like, jumping out of the grass. It was, like, slurking through. And I knew right then and there when I saw it, I was like, holy fuck, I just almost got attacked by a fucking mountain lion.
What? So you think the fact that you saw it is what scared him off?
No, I think what happened was it was stalking me, and then when I turned the mower around and came towards it, it got scared of the lawnmower.
Oh, he said, fuck that.
Yes. So I swear to God, if I was not on that lawnmower, I was getting attacked by a fucking mountain lion.
It was a riding mower, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, he was probably like, oh, I don't think I'll be able to take him off that thing.
Well, it probably heard the big noise and went, fuck that. But no, that sucks for those guys. That is just wrong place, wrong time for them. I wish they would have brought a gun. I mean, I understand why they didn't, because it was like you said, but
they probably, yeah, if they would have had a gun, this probably would have ended pretty quickly.
Yeah. And another thing, I know it's the heat of the moment and you're scared and it's a powerful animal, but I feel like if there's two of you, I'm not saying that they should have done this or anything, because it'd probably give them more danger than anything, but I feel like if you have two men, you should have the manpower, if it's lurking at one, like if it launches itself at him and bites him, that you can get on its back and break its fucking neck.
Well, the thing that's crazy, I mean, obviously, you and me own cats, so just imagine a bigger version of that on fucking cocaine.
Well, it's so powerful that it's stronger than you by far, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like if it's attacking one of you, you can have the upper hand and break its fucking neck. But that may be just my thought process of how to deal with something rather than actually dealing with it in real life. It's just something that I'm always like, okay, if something attacks me, I can just
You
break
also
its
would
fucking
think, I guess, if you would have thought they would have had knives with them.
I don't think in California you can carry knives like that.
Huh.
I know you can carry knives, but I think it's only like 3 inches and below.
Once the mountain lion was dispatched, the trapper and wardens collected the animal's carcass for further examination.
And that was it.
Yeah.
That sucks. Sorry to hear about those guys. That is really, really sad. To be
I've always wanted to see, like, okay, so I know you said we have them around here, but what's the word I'm looking for? Aren't they rare?
Oh yeah. You ever seen what a cougar looks like?
Aren't they the same thing?
Basically.
Mountain lions and cougars.
Yeah.
Puma. Mountain
okay,
puma.
Well, the puma's different, but yes, they look the same.
So yeah.
No, that sucks, especially because that happened a week before Easter. That's really not.
Oh,
cool.
cougars are like a skinnier version almost.
Yeah, they're really sleek.
And okay, versus mountain lion. There is not a big difference at all here, actually.
No. I think one just has bigger eyes. Which I think the cougar has the bigger eyes. Because the cougar and the face look a lot like a kitty. But, alright. We'll leave that topic there because that was actually really sad. That sucks for them. That's really sad.
That's what I was reading the story, and I really thought it was going to end a different way, but no, that cat drug his body away, and
yeah, no. As soon as you said that he came back and there was no one there, I knew exactly what was going on. However, I did think he was going to get eaten, but the fact that he didn't, it's kind of it's a positive light in some degree because they can actually have a funeral for him.
Yeah.
And not.
We have bobcats around here too, don't we? But you don't see them very often.
Those are around my parents' house. There's a family of them. Haven't I ever told you the story about when Emily went to work the one morning?
Mm-mm.
Well, I think I might have. You probably don't remember. I'll tell for the podcast anyways. So we were living out at my parents' house, and Emily has to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work or whatever. And I get woke up at like 4:45 in the morning with this terrified, tone in Emily's voice. It's, Derek, wake up. Derek, wake up. And I freak out. I'm like, what? What's wrong? She says, there's something under my car. I went, fuck, okay. So I grab my knife that sits on my nightstand and a flashlight. And I'm like, all right, just follow me. I'll get you to your car. She's like, okay. So we walk outside. pitch black. Can't see a fucking thing. I walk out of the garage, and I take maybe 3 steps towards her car, and I hear this god-awful hiss. Like this low bearing, like that kind of thing. And so we both stopped and went, fuck, what is that? We're looking around, we can't see eyes or anything. I have a flashlight.
Right.
And we hear this growl like a cat.
Like what
more...
like what Dory does when she's mad, but deeper.
Yeah, a lot deeper, a lot more aggressive.
Yeah.
And so I'm shining a light back and forth in our car, like, where the fuck is this thing? And we barely caught its little tail as it was sprinting away with the flashlight.
Oh, he didn't like that you guys found him.
No. So he darted, and I said, get in your car, go. And she said, okay. She was freaking out. She got in her car. Oh, fuck me. What a way to wake up in the morning.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I lived out in the country just because I want to see more animals like that, but, I know this is a little off topic, but it's not like we just have a bunch of small things to talk about today.
Yeah.
I remember when I was 13 or 14, I was getting ready for school. It was like a morning in September or October, and I wake up to like the commotion of my mom like freaking out. My brother comes running out of his room in nothing but his underwear and a BB gun. Or it might have not even been a BB gun. It might have been a 22. But he comes running out of his room, goes outside. I hear Nikita, because she was alive at the time. Nikita's going ape shit. She's barking, hooting, hollering. We look outside, and on the fence, Nikita and this raccoon are like fucking with each other. So
I love raccoons.
This raccoon was just straight up being an asshole. I don't know what was going on, but anyways,
they get pretty wild if they're hungry.
I don't know what it was doing on the fence to the yard, but Nikita was not letting that raccoon in her yard. And this raccoon's hissing at her, scratching, trying to hit her with its hands. And Logan comes out there. I don't know why he didn't shoot at it. Probably animal as Logan, as far as I know, in my opinion, I think Logan is a bit of an animal lover like me. So he doesn't shoot at it or anything, but I remember he does use the butt of that gun. As soon as the raccoon looks at Logan fucking hits him, cold cocks him with the stock of the gun. Raccoon jumps off the fence and runs off.
Well, fucking raccoons, man. It's so funny when they get really desperate and hungry. They do not care how big you are. They will fucking fight you. It's the funniest thing ever. I remember we were out at my mom and dad's. Yeah, Trash Panda. We were taking garbage cans out on a Sunday night or whatever, and we were walking back, and I saw this raccoon come up the side of the yard, and I went, "Dad, look, a raccoon." And he looked over, and he says, "Hey, get the fuck out of here!" Raccoon look over, and I don't know if you ever seen it or not, but raccoons stand up on their feet.
Yes, I know they do.
And it fucking hissed at us. And my dad took 3 big stomps at it, and it fucking darted.
It did the stand up and hiss from Elf.
Yeah.
Does somebody need a hug?
Right.
Come here. So one more. This actually has to do with Easter. Oh, okay. Not one more, but I do have a raccoon story for Easter. You know how Cadbury Egg has their tryouts every year?
Oh, that fucking commercial that's 26 years old or whatever.
Yeah. And every year they add on to who's the next Cadbury spokes.
Do they add on to that fucking...
I don't know if they add on to it, but they do. Every year they change the animal at the end.
I have not seen it this year so far.
Well, for this year,
besides that,
the winner was a raccoon named Louie. They put little bunny ears on this raccoon, and he stands up, and he's on the Cadbury Egg commercial.
What noise does he make this time?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he makes a noise, but
remember.
I know they go what? Yeah. Meow.
God, Easter's such a fucking weird holiday, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually wild. Do you guys do anything like crazy for Easter? Like when you were a kid, did you guys do anything crazy for Easter?
No, pretty much just went to
Your grandparents?
grandparents or my parent. Oh, well, not really my parents, but yeah, typically it's always my grandparents, and we have Easter lunch or dinner, and then when we were kids, we would go Easter egg hunting.
Okay. So, did
Hey,
you
but
not color
now-
eggs?
Okay, the last time I colored eggs was probably a few years ago with Morgan, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I was meaning like when you were a kid.
Yeah, I would do it. We did it in school, I'm sure, as a few projects. I'm sure in art class or something, there'd be a couple times where we'd do it, or just in our homeroom. Whether or not we were using markers or actually painting them or
Yeah.
dunking them in that, like, liquid paint.
Fucking, or you do it like at home with a fucking vinegar or whatnot.
That's what it was, yeah. Like the colored vinegar.
Well, have you seen the new TikTok trend of coloring eggs?
No.
It's actually kind of wild. I'm kind of jealous. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a device where you put an egg in it and you turn it on and it rolls the egg at a certain speed.
Okay.
And you take markers that either come with it or Sharpies or whatever you want. And so you can draw stripes in it instead of actually dyeing it. So you can do like whatever kind of stripe and whatever kind of color you want, and you can have as many colors as you want on it. It's like the coolest thing ever. I wish we had it as a fucking kid instead of just doing one solid color.
Yeah, they're coming out with all sort of new hacks.
But yeah, so like when I was a kid, the only thing I did on Easter was I colored eggs. We woke up on Easter morning. We got a little basket. We went and looked for eggs, and then we ate ham. That was it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But then you ask anyone on the street. Well, I shouldn't say anyone. You get a 50-50 shot of asking someone on the street of what is Easter about, and someone will say, "Fuck if I know." And I am one of those people that say, "Fuck if I know." I have no idea what Easter is about. I know it's religion. Like
Yeah,
a
that's
religious thing.
yeah.
I
can't
have
really.
no idea
I
what
don't.
it
Yeah,
is.
I can't really.
But
Can't
but
really
with that
deep
being
dive
said,
into it.
I wanna share something with Trey and everyone else here. I found an article on the Pioneer Woman website called 40 Excellent Easter Traditions to Start with Your Family. Now, we're gonna get in some wild ones here. You ready for this?
Sure.
Okay, number 1. What do you think number 1 would be?
For Easter traditions,
Yes.
is it not Easter egg hunting?
No, not even close.
Not painting?
No. Not even close.
Does it not sound like a common tradition?
No.
Okay, then I'm not gonna get it.
Okay, number 1. Plant an Easter garden.
What is even that?
The kiddos will already be getting their hands dirty hunting for Easter eggs around the yard, so why not put their energy to good use and enlist them in planting an Easter garden? In honor of spring, plant a garden full of pretty flowers that you can arrange into a bouquet in future
Oh, pretty
weeks.
flowers.
Yes. So maybe like in the western part of the country, I don't know about anywhere else, but Easter is this Sunday, March 31st. It's not even remotely warm enough to plant a fucking garden.
Yeah.
Here.
Not here, yeah.
Number 2, eat peeps. Number 3,
Peeps are
Go out.
disgusting.
oh, you're one of those, aren't you?
I'm okay with the fruit punch ones, and I'm okay with the Dr. Pepper one. The Dr. Pepper ones. Have you ever put a Peeps in a microwave?
Yeah, they fucking explode, dude.
They don't explode. They just poof up. They
Then
look like
obviously
something
you
out
don't
of
put them in
Angry
the
Birds.
microwave for long enough.
Well, yeah, but they look like something out of Angry Birds. If you put toothpicks in both of them while they're in the microwave, they have a sword fight. Whichever one pokes the other one wins.
Okay, so I guess I'm on the same page as you. Fruit Punch and Dr. Pepper Peeps are good. Everyone else, it kind of sucks. I guess I'll go with you on that one.
Yeah.
Number 3, go out for Easter dinner. Number 4.
Go out.
What? Yeah, like take the pressure to cook off by instating an Easter night out for the family. There are so many delicious restaurants open on Easter.
Easter.
Oh, Easter. to help you maximize family time and good eats. You know, they say that, but like the whole tradition of like having dinner with your family on Easter is like you all help make the dinner at your house and then you fucking eat it.
Yeah.
But no, they want you to go out and spend your money. Number 4, follow the Easter Bunny's footprints. Instead of just presenting the kids with their Easter baskets, make it a tradition for them to follow the Easter Bunny's footprints to their candy carriers. Make the footprints, quote unquote, with baking soda or flour for easy cleanup. That's actually kind of cute. Number 5, plant a jelly bean garden. For a whimsical tradition that'll delight the young ones, help the kids plant, quote unquote, magic jelly beans in the garden and secretly replace them with lollipops by the next morning. Who the fuck is taking all this time to do this?
What
Who
is a
has time
jelly
for
bean
this?
garden?
So what they're saying is you go outside, you put a jelly bean in the ground, you tell the kids like, oh, it'll turn into candy tomorrow, and they'll all go yay. And then when they go to bed and they wake up, you put a lollipop in the ground where the jelly bean was, and they go, oh my god, it grew a lollipop. That's the tradition they want you to start with your family. Number 6, host an Easter egg roll. You ever heard of an Easter egg roll?
No.
It's actually surprising you haven't. The very first official White House Easter egg roll took place in 1878. So I'll tell you what an Easter egg roll is. You push an egg with a long-handled spoon, and it's a race. So you get like however many kids there is at your family gathering, and you give them a really long spoon and an egg, and you say, all right, you guys are going to race these eggs by pushing them with a spoon. It's a very, very old tradition. I've never done it, but I've heard of people doing it. It's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Number 7, track the Easter Bunny. Did you know that you can track the Easter Bunny? Much like you do with Santa Claus, kiddos can use the online site to see precisely where the Easter Bunny is. What the fuck?
I think, I knew about the whole tracking Santa thing, but
apparently you can track a fucking rabbit. I think it's called an Apple AirTag.
Yeah, they dropped it in his little Easter basket.
Number 8, give back to your community. Okay, that's just nice. Number 9, head to a farm. After you dress up for church, change into casual clothes and head to a local farm for a new and exciting spin on a day. You can pick up some farm fresh eggs and use during your festivities, and even meet some animals.
I think I might have done that a couple times too.
Yeah, like at my grandparents' farm, not just some random fucking stranger's farm. You know
No.
how fast you can get shot?
I don't know if they had like some sort of petting zoo thing going on somewhere when I was little, but
Easter petting zoo? That kind of sounds lit.
yeah.
Number 10. Okay, this one maybe me and you should try for at least 1 year.
Okay.
Number 10. Read the Easter story. You can really get in the Easter spirit by reflecting on the reason we commemorate the day. Gather with your family, break out your Bibles, and read the Easter story and other Easter Bible verses to guide you through your holiday worship. Maybe I should read it just once so I know what the fuck Easter's about. Because I always just thought Easter was about a rabbit laying eggs for some reason.
Oh, speaking of which, about Easter, everyone kept asking me if I worked on Friday. Like, yes,
because a lot of people have Good Friday off.
Yeah, I know. I guess I tell them, I've never not had to work on Good Friday. Every job I've had to work on Good Friday.
Yeah, it's usually like government jobs.
Well, like, pretty sure when I delivered pizza, worked on Good Friday. Doing this, I worked today. When I was, let's see, what else have I done? When I worked at Walmart, I worked on Good Friday.
Mm-hmm. No, like, it's like banks and postal workers and shit like that.
Oh, I thought you were saying government jobs have to work.
No,
Good
they
Friday.
don't
Okay.
have to.
Okay.
So, like, for instance, because I went
A lot
to
of
Trey's
factories
house
too,
today.
apparently.
Yeah. Like, for instance, I went to Trey's house today. When we were leaving town, the bank closed at noon today because it's Good Friday. And there was a dude outside the bank just knocking on the door. And he looked at his watch, looked at the time on the door. And he just kept knocking on it. And I wanted to roll up to him and say, hey, they close at noon. But I was too busy infatuated by the fact he just kept knocking on the door.
What time was this?
I don't know, like 3 o'clock.
Oh, I thought you said when you got to town.
No,
or
no,
when
when
you
I was
or
leaving
when you were
town.
leaving town. Yeah.
Yeah. So they close at usually on Fridays. They close at 5. This dude was there like 3:30. He was just pounding on the
Well,
door
you said
trying to
leave,
get in.
you said leave town. I thought you meant like 2 hours ago when you left.
Oh no! That'd be nuts.
Like
Wouldn't it?
some dudes outside at the bank at 9 p.m. going, "Hello,
Hello, is there anyone here? I need to cash this.
I see
check.
lights on."
All right, we're gonna skip around from here because this really kind of get wild. Number 13, eat a giant omelet. Every
What?
year on Easter Monday in Hawks, France, the whole town gathers to eat a giant omelet made of 15,000 eggs. Yours doesn't have to be that big, but you can still get in on the fun by making a family-sized omelet for everyone to enjoy.
This sounds like heartburn.
Yes. Number 15, host an egg spoon race.
I've
Of
done
all
that in school.
You've done it. Okay, I'll stop. I won't even read the description. You need to tell me what the fuck is an egg spoon race.
So in gym class, I don't know if we did it. Yeah, I don't on the last day of middle school or elementary school. Did you guys have like any special activity that you would do all day long?
For Easter?
No. Just like the last day of school for the year.
No.
Really?
No. We just kind of did our thing.
Okay. Well, in elementary school all the way through middle school, we had this thing called ALL Day. It's a day to commemorate one of the It's a day for our I'm not going to say the name of our schools. For our schools to commemorate a girl who had passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Who went to our schools. And basically what it is there's all sorts of different activities that you do throughout the day. Like there's flag football, there's egg spoon racing, there's a wipeout course they set up for us to run through.
That's cool. So it's kind of like a field day.
Exactly, that is exactly what it is.
Oh, okay.
And
But
so anyways,
you guys did an egg spoon race?
Yeah.
Is it just you put an egg on a spoon and you just
balance it?
as fast as you can?
It's like a wooden.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. Sometimes I don't think they just gave us regular plain old spoons. They gave us wooden spoons to make it even harder.
Oh, hell, dude. How the fuck are you going to balance an egg on a wooden spoon? The only thing I know how to do with a wooden spoon is hope my mom hit me in the fucking back of the head with it.
Or, cook.
Well, that too. But no, when I read host an egg spoon race earlier, when I read this, I went, what the fuck is an egg spoon race? And I laughed at myself.
No, you pretty much got it.
Number 16. Baptize a baby.
I don't think I am legally obligated and or authorized to do that.
You can celebrate a baptism any day of the year, but many churches hold christenings on Easter Sunday because Christians believe that's the day Jesus returned to life. How special! Exclamation point.
How special.
Number 18. Huddle around a bonfire.
That just sounds like a good time.
That's what I'm saying. Number 21. Make music as a family.
Okay, we're getting a little weird now.
Trust me, I know. Number 22. Send Easter cards. I've never received an Easter card once in my life.
Maybe when I was younger, from my grandparents or something.
Interesting. Number
like 23.
I'm
going shopping for Morgan and I, so.
Well, yeah, but you don't get a fucking Easter card.
I might get her a card. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Number 23. Watch a classic Easter movie. I didn't even know Easter movies existed.
Last night, Morgan tried watching Noah.
Well, that's not an Easter movie. That's just like a fucking Christian movie, isn't it?
What, Noah? About Noah's Ark?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could all tie in technically, but you're right.
Yeah, it's all in the book or whatever.
Yeah.
Number 24. This is a no shit kind of a fucking tradition. Number 24. Host an Easter egg hunt. No shit. Number 25. Dye Easter eggs. No shit. 26. Make hot cross buns.
What is that?
You don't know what a hot cross bun is?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'll read your recipe. Hold on. Hot cross buns. It is whole milk, canola oil, sugar, yeast, flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, sugar, cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, allspice, raisins, cooking spray, one egg white, and a splash of milk. Did I already say milk? I guess there's two different milks. But yeah, it's basically just like a bread, like a sweet bread.
Okay.
And didn't you ever play Hot Cross Buns on the fucking recorder when you were a kid in
No.
elementary school? That's
No.
wild. You didn't have to play the recorder at all in middle school?
No.
God damn, you're missing out. 28. Eat chocolate bunnies.
Okay.
30. Visit the Easter Bunny. I don't know if she can get mad at me or not for saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Emily is deathly afraid of people in costumes.
Like
Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, shit like
oh,
that.
like going when babies take pictures with them and stuff like that.
Yes.
Okay.
So we went to the mall a couple weeks ago, and the Easter Bunny was there. And I kept trying to make her take a photo with him, and I swear to God, I thought she was gonna cry.
Oh no.
With me just even trying to get close to it. Number 31, bake a ham.
Okay.
Number 33. Now this one's interesting. It's called egg tapping. Try this game before cracking open your colorful eggs. 2 people tap their eggs together to see whose cracks first. It's commonly practiced in small southern towns in the U.S. Never heard of it.
I haven't either.
Number 35. Fly a kite. Oh, fuck. Number 37. Have Easter brunch. No shit. Number 39. Decorate an Easter tree. Here's a tradition that might be new to you. If you'd like to keep your Christmas tree up as long as possible, decorating an Easter tree might be a great idea. It's a popular practice in Germany where you'll find bare branches decorated with colorful eggs hung by ribbons. That reminds me. Anyone in your family, do they do an all-seasons tree in their house?
No.
Okay, so my grandparents used to do this thing where they had like a 1.5 foot tall little pine tree that they would put on a little table next to their kitchen.
Yeah.
And every holiday they would just decorate it and that holiday.
Like the theme, yeah.
Yeah. And then number 40, go to an Easter parade. I've never even heard of such a thing. Do you guys have Easter parades?
No.
There's a chance that somewhere close to you holds an annual Easter parade. While they may not be happening this year because of the this was written in 2020. Because of the pandemic, you can see if they'll still be offering a virtual option, or just wait till next year. So there's little shopping links for some of these. So like for number 35, fly a kite, you can shop kites. For number 40, go to an Easter parade. The link for this is shop balloons.
Did you say thought balloons?
Shop balloons.
Oh, okay. Thought balloon.
So yeah, like half of these things I've never heard of people doing. Like obviously number 34, give up something for Lent. Do you do anything for Lent?
I actually heard something about that this morning. I don't, but I heard a story about someone. Did you know how that originated?
Lent?
Yeah.
No.
Monks. Well, I don't know if it came up with lenting, but beer lenting was created by a group of monks who dedicated themselves to only drinking beer. It was a beer fasting.
So they would just give up everything else but beer?
Yeah, it was they wouldn't digest any solid foods, just beer. And this
Dude,
was
do you
like
know how fucked up they'd be getting?
that was like the late 15th century when they started that.
Wow, that's wild.
And I don't know. I can't remember if they did do the beer venting or if they invented lenting it themselves. But no, I never even knew about this term until today.
You've gone your life almost 24 years and not heard the term Lent?
Yeah.
Haven't you ever noticed that, like for instance, if you go to McDonald's, they have a fucking Filet-O-Fish special running for the entire month of March and April?
I guess not.
Yeah. So like usually what people do, like the most common thing that people do for Lent is they just give up red meat. So people just eat fish every Friday or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is fine. That's cool. You know, I used to do it with my mom and dad. We'd go out to like a restaurant and get like fried cod fillets or whatever. They were good. I didn't care.
No, I like
anymore,
cod.
Yeah. That's like the most common thing people do. Some
And
people
I
give
don't
up like
mean Call of
soda
Duty.
or shit like that. Oh Jesus Christ! Shut
Yeah.
your mouth. I heard that. Don't worry. But yeah, that is some Easter traditions you can start with your family. I don't do anything for Easter. I haven't for a while. It's just another day for me, for the most part. Other than going to dinner, or going to someone's house for dinner. It's about it anymore. However, if everyone else celebrates Easter in a great way, you go ahead and do that. Because Easter's awesome, when you're a kid at least. Isn't that right, Trey?
Yeah.
Especially when you go get an egg, and you find an egg on the ground, it's got a $5 bill in it. That's like your whole fucking spring right there. That just made your whole week. Did you ever find an egg like that?
Never. I have never gotten a $5 bill. It was quarters for me.
Yeah, I've gotten quarters. But like, for instance,
That's
when
it.
I used to go to my grandparents, there would be like once in a blue moon, like every like 3 or 4
Maybe,
years, you'd get like a $5 bill and one, you'd be like, goddamn.
Maybe a $1 bill every now and then, but yeah, it was mostly just those and quarters.
And it was always in a golden fucking chrome egg. For me.
It was tossed around, but I do get what you're saying. I'm assuming you're getting close to the outro, huh?
Yeah, well, what's up?
I have that Kevin Bacon story.
Oh, okay, yeah, we can finish with the Kevin Bacon story.
Do you know who Kevin...
You just almost asked me who the fuck Kevin Bacon is.
Yeah, do you know who Kevin Bacon is, Derek?
Yes, I know who Kevin Bacon is.
Kevin Bacon says he'll attend Footloose High School's final prom. Students launch a campaign to get Kevin Bacon to go to their prom. See his reaction? I don't know why I read that last part. Kevin Bacon is ready to cut loose at prom. Bacon announced this week to a gym full of students from Utah's Payson High School, where his iconic movie Footloose was filmed, that he'll be making an appearance at the school's final prom. This comes after students launched a campaign to get the actor to attend the event. Payson High School is set to relocate at the end of the school year. The hashtag Bacon to Payson social media campaign was a collective effort that got students involved in movie recreations and choreographed videos in hopes of getting Bacon's attention. In an announcement video on the Today Show, Bacon thanked the students for their invitation, calling the film and high school a big part of my life. When he announced he'd be coming, the students who were gathered together at the school for the announcement cheered. "Thank you guys, let's dance," Bacon said. Footloose was released in 1984 and starred Bacon as a teenager who moves to a small town that forbids dancing and works to overturn that draconian measure, and all culminates in a prom scene that surely, in part thanks to Kenny Loggins, apparently still resonates.
Wait. So what's going on with the school?
Well, what's going on with your audio?
What do you mean?
Oh, okay, it's good now. I don't know. I don't know if my internet was about ready to cut out or what. It got your audio was fuzzy, but now it's fine.
Oh, I mean it's storming here, so that might be the thing. But
they're tearing down. They're tearing down this school and relocating Payson High School to some.
They're tearing it down. Have you looked at it?
No.
Dude, this school is so much better than ours. Look up a picture of it. I'll put one on the screen right now for everyone. What the fuck? There's no way.
That could just be the that's the I see the design concept right now. Is that what you're looking at?
No, I'm looking at the the news screenshots of the high school. Of your story. I see the design concept of the new one, and the new one looks like a fucking college. Usually. But the one that's there now, it looks just fine.
Okay, so yeah, they're tearing it down and they're building that new one.
That is wild. I could never imagine. This place looks nuts. Oh, and then I did. And then I stumbled across a mock car crash event for prom. Did you ever have one of those at school? We'll round it off with that.
Yeah, I almost... Oh, whoops. I almost, tried out for it to be in it.
I remember they did it. It was supposed to be a surprise.
I remember watching it, too.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a surprise for us, like a like we weren't supposed to know about it, and then one teacher slipped about it. It's like, all right, I gotta go out and watch this because it was optional.
Yeah, it
And
was like a nice day outside in the middle of April.
Yeah. So we walk out there and we start watching. I'm like, this is about the dumbest shit I ever watched in my life.
We did it on because our high school field is big enough where our track like running.
Oh, gotcha.
They filmed it on that with a fake car, put fake blood and stuff like that on there.
Oh, they just did it in our parking lot.
But I mean, I think we've done both. Obviously, I don't know. The year I graduated is when they did that. But they had this recreation of a prom car crash video with like fake empty bottles of alcohol and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And every time they'd show this on the smart board after the video was made, I would always say under my breath to whoever was sitting next to me, or like if the teacher could hear me, I'm like, well, I don't have to worry about this since I'm not going to prom, so. Just to see what someone would say, because, I mean, yeah, I didn't go to prom until senior year.
Well, who the fuck? So like, you would go see the demonstration, and they would open the car door, and like 40 fucking empty Busch Light cans would fall out. It's like, who is drinking that much beer on prom night? That's disgusting.
Why is it Busch Light?
That too.
All right, if you guys are drinking Busch Light on prom, you got bigger problems. There's a reason you're in this car wreck.
Yeah, next month, all you seniors and juniors out there, if you're going to prom and you're drinking Busch Light, there's something fucking wrong with you. Get at least some hard
Just
alcohol.
go to prom, do your thing at prom. If you're going to decide to party, go to the party, stay at that party and do your thing. Don't try to drive.
Just take your prom group, go to someone's house.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And crash there. It's not that hard. Not crash your car. I mean, like, crash, like, to go to bed. Let's make that clear. Oh, fuck. All right, are you ready to end it?
Yeah, just real quick. One of the things they rounded off my prom with, I don't know how they do it with at your school, but so after my prom, they combined our prom group with another city's prom group, but we went to this other city's high school for like our the after prom.
Weird.
Imagine
went to prom.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. What were we gonna say?
Oh, imagine a field day but indoors inside of a high school.
I think that's what my school does. I didn't go to my prom. I went to Emily's prom.
Oh, okay. Well, after prom, yeah, the after prom was weird. And the last thing I remember every kid who was at prom and after prom attended was this hypnosis thing. And there were so many kids were faking it, dude.
Yeah. That shit's dumb.
They're faking it for clout. And it's like almost 4 a.m., dude.
Well, they're probably just so fucking tired from being 4 a.m. that they'll just do anything anyways.
No, that's exactly what was happening. Some of the kids were like hypnotized in the audience. There was kids hypnotized up on the stage that he was actually like doing his sketch with, or not his sketch, his little demonstration. And then everyone else in the audience.
Loud real quick. Hold on. Sorry, there's thunder coming.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I hear it here. I hear it behind me now, but I didn't hear it on your end. But yeah, half the kids were hypnotized in the audience. Half the kids were everyone was hypnotized on the stage except for one who was faking it. I could tell, and then and he could tell too. He eventually kicked her off the stage because he could tell she was faking. And then, the rest of us, including me, we were like half asleep, dude. We were fighting demons trying to stay awake.
Yeah, no, Emily's prom, they didn't have an after prom or anything. We ate, we danced for an hour and a half, and they said, all right, go home. we were back at Emily's house by like 10:30.
I almost just thought, for some reason I thought it was prom where we all went to Emily's parents' house and got shit faced, but that was just
that was graduation.
High school, like after we all had our high school graduations.
I think that was Emily's graduation party.
I think you're right. Shoot, what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's raining. It's raining good outside. Hang on.
What's up?
It's raining good outside now. I can.
Oh yeah, same.
Oh, here it comes. Ooh.
All right, we'll end it here since it's starting to storm. I don't want the
Oh, it's storming bad. That lightning was crazy. It was on the
Alright,
camera too.
While Trey marvels at his lightning, thank you for listening to our jumbled mess of the 26th episode of the new name, Break Time with Derry and Trey. We hope you guys enjoyed the name, and we hope you guys listened along and enjoyed this one. This was more of like a sit back, and we put it on in the background.
I think it's hailing.
As background noise for everyone. So we'll be back to structured episodes next week. It's just the holiday time. We just wanted to get an episode out here for everyone. We talked about Easter and whatnot. So yet again, thank you for listening. You can catch us on YouTube and Spotify, depending on if you want to see face cam or just audio. We really do appreciate you guys listening. We also really appreciate you guys stopping at Trey's stream. You can go watch Trey's stream. Isn't that right, Trey?
Yes.
Yeah, we got some viewers last night, and it was fun. So we really do appreciate that. And like I said, thank you for listening. We hope you like the new name, and we will catch you guys next Saturday. Goodbye, everyone.
Yes, sir. Goodbye.